No, you're never gonna show me. I'm so beyond being hurt and heartbroken. I'm too far gone, I just can't even hold on. I know I should have stopped it when I noticed your eyes. Look at how they lie. Your eyes, they lie.
You gotta nade this corner hard.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Juice coming at you with another Division 2 video. This one is going to be a little bit different where I talk about the Dark Zone and maybe some tips and tricks. If you guys want to see more videos like this where I talk over my gameplay, don't forget to write it down in the comments. This video was a long time coming. I think the Division 2 isn't doing too great right now. But still, we're in the Dark Zone every day, and I'm going to try to keep this video super short and super positive and try to keep the rants down to a minimum.
We haven't transferred yet.
So, PvP, it's a topic I've been avoiding for a while on my channel now, pretty much since launch, which is funny because I actually live in the Dark Zone, in case you guys didn't know. This is where I spend the majority of my time. So, I remember getting on Division 1 and being able to practice my med kits and practice my on the move and practice my hip fire and practice my ADS. In this game, there's simply not a lot of ways to outplay somebody other than having a better build or just simply having better aim. A lot of people like to complain about the Eagle Bear, but that's a whole nother thing in itself. But yeah, like the Dark Zone can still be fun at times, and don't get me wrong, this is still going to be my main multiplayer game. I love the building aspect of it, and I love being able to see what my build can do against multiple players, if that makes sense. I don't just want to go into conflict and fight one or two guys. That's not interesting in me. My interest is going up against multiple players and seeing what my build can do. Sometimes it'll be a meta build, or sometimes it'll be a super squishy one-shot build. Like, that's what was fun about Division 1. You didn't necessarily know what somebody was running. Right now, when I go in the Dark Zone, I don't even have to inspect anybody. I know they're running a 3.11.7, and I don't blame you, because there's a couple changes the developers need to make for this game to be fun again. And I have hopes for Title Update 6, just like I had hopes in 1.4, which was fire as fuck, by the way, and it was only active for like a month, and then 1.5 came, if I'm correct. Somebody can correct me in the comments for Division 1. But yeah, I still have hopes for this game. I'm not giving up. The Dark Zone can still be fun in increments, just not fun all the time. It's super fun when everybody's running around like ants and multiple teams fighting, though. It can still feel super rewarding to land all your headshots and do everything right in this game, though. I just wish other weapons were viable. Like, it just feels like everybody's running either an AR or an LMG. Rarely you see LMG. You see the odd skill build here and there too. Shotguns are starting to pop up every now and again. But you know, like, why have all these guns if no one's going to use them? And I'm sure the developers feel the same way. They want to do stuff too, but they just need to be faster with their changes. People are leaving your game slowly. Don't get me wrong, it's still super fun to go in the Dark Zone and shit on a group of 4 solo. It can still make you feel really strong. Just take a look at this clip here. I pretty much hit all headshots on this group of 4 and they just get annihilated.
Kill 1. Kill 2.
You dead, yeah. I don't want you helping me with that time.
Kill
There's
3.
got a sniper right there, dude.
I'm through these guys, dude.
So the Dark Zone can still be super fun at times. I think I've proved that.
Fucking insane.
But they're just in small increments and not as much as Division 1. I'm not going to sit here and complain about the 3.11.7 build in the Dark Zone, because we all know it's broken as fuck and it's the best build in the game. And the developers know. They don't play the game as much, but they still know, man. They see it all over Reddit and they see it all over YouTube, and they see everybody running in the dark zone. And I don't blame everybody. It's the best way to get weapon damage. It doesn't make any sense. You spec blues and yellows and you get all this weapon damage for only having 3 reds. It's stupid. Compensated is fucking broken as fuck. If they want to change something, I think it should be compensated. But that's getting into a completely different topic, and that's just my opinion. They also need to tone down AR health damage a little bit, because otherwise health builds aren't viable. Everybody's just running ARs and stacking armor. And maybe look at Berserk to do something with SMGs. I know people miss SMGs. Like, nobody's using SMGs now because they're fucking weak. But the 3.11.7 build definitely needs to get looked at. I shouldn't be able to be a fucking healer, tank, DPS all in one and get all this damage for stacking 500k fucking armor. It's pretty stupid. Compensated is the main problem in my opinion. Like, you get weapon damage for speccing into less reds. That doesn't make any sense, and it's been a trend since Division 1. Ever since Division 1, you get all this damage for speccing into stamina or health or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to build fucking reds in this game because it's fucking pointless. It's pretty laughable, honestly. Like, if they want other builds to be viable, they're gonna have to change compensated or make it so that you can roll weapon damage in another spot if you're gonna keep it the same. But other than that, that's just my opinion. I just want health builds to be viable, man. To be honest, that was my thing. I liked the beginning of the game, but I know there's always gonna be a meta, and I know there's always gonna be a best thing to run. But the 3.11.7 build definitely needs to get looked at. You shouldn't be able to be a healer, tank, DPS all in one. And speaking of fucking heals, I'm sure the developers know this, but why, when I farm from all these crazy heal mods, when I drop a heal in the dark zone, it heals all my enemies? That is the dumbest thing. So it doesn't matter when you drop a fucking heal, anybody and anyone can fucking utilize it. It's pretty stupid, honestly. But I'm sure the developers know that. And there was also a lot of these little annoyances from Division 1.
Behind me.
But the game was also a lot more fun, and I'm not going to say more balanced, but there was more diversity, if you want to call it. Like, you didn't know what people were running necessarily. And the dark zone right now, as it stands, I know you're running a 3.11.7, bitch. I don't even have to look.
What?
And I'm sorry, but that shit right there, where you're running around a corner and you're clearly around the corner and you still die, needs to go. I don't know what the fuck that is, if that's lag or latency or what the hell that is, but someone in the comments needs to tell me what that is, because I know you guys have died around a corner in the dark zone or in conflict before, and it's super annoying and it needs to go.
I'm dead.
They're on fire.
I need to back up, dude. One's pushing me hard.
They're about to kill me. Get the hell out. I can't even get a hell. I couldn't do it. Get him good.
3 dead.
Yeah, you put more on the gun.
He's dead.
Oh, and one last thing.
No!
If you're going to nerf any exotic in the game, please nerf the Nemesis. You don't even have to build for that gun for it to one-shot. You put it on and boom, you got a one-shot build. Doesn't make any sense to have sniper builds in the game. But yeah, those are some of the things that I like and dislike about the Dark Zone at the moment and PvP as it stands. I'm sure the developers know what they need to change. I could have a million more things to say, but I don't want to keep you guys for too long. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been your boy Juice. Peace out.
What the fuck, man?
You're just chilling.
There's more here, more on me. Don't shoot dogs, shoot somebody else, man.
I'm dead.
Kill 2?
Alright, well, let's get the 2. Let's just get them on a
Kill
group
3?
thing. Okay, well, let's get them on a group thing so we can kill these ones.
I just murdered them all.
You killed Toxic, you?
Yeah, everyone. Toxic was the first one I fucked up. He tried to fuck me when I was mid-kitting.
Now I'm gonna have to kill you. Oh, Juicy, you already know what it is. I don't even do it.
Don't even do it.
I got to put farming build on, but now I'm about to kill your ass.
Got a farming build on shit.
Down another one.
We all stay together, but
I ain't fucking care at this point, man.
you fucking take off, won't say nothing.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Not there, Juice?
Man, I'm getting shot in the back by fucking multiple players. It fucking feels so good.
No, dude. Because you're rogue, that's why.
I beamed him, dude. Go, push these guys.
I am.
Rogue agent eliminated. Nearby rogue agent killed.
Bruh, I have like a million armor right
Back in
there.
the back.
How many times I had Bloodsucker?
I want to use the fucking bullshit, but I don't know if I do.
Fuck this.
Dude, what happened?
Now entering an occupied dark zone.
Down one. Down two.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Found another one.
Look at this ace. He's weak. He's running like a bitch.
Agent neutralized nearby.
Down him.
Coming for me. God damn it.
Wait.
Oh,
He might kill you, but I can still revive you.
oh yeah, you did. You dead, come dead.
Down him.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Get that guy.
Down him.
Dead, yeah.
Fuck your multi groups, man. 3v what? 8?
Agent killed.
Yeah.
They're out.